In this video, we're heading to the Wild West, into some of the toughest country you can find. For the next 7 days, we'll be living out of a tent, packing in every drop of water and surviving on limited supplies. Our mission is to find the elusive gray ghost of the mountain, the mule deer buck. Out here, it's rugged, it's remote, and nothing comes easy. But that's exactly why we came all this way. This is the Wild West, and the adventure starts now. We're heading west. All right, we've landed in Chicago. Now we got one more flight before we get there. Last flight. Trace is getting him a little snack. Anna packed us biscuits, and he forgot about them. He's just now eating them. It's a little bit colder here, that's for sure. Okay, we gotta figure out what truck's ours. We just stopped at Enterprise. Right there, the silver one down there. Got the one with Montana tags. Sweet. Oh, nice. Our guns made it safe and sound. I was gonna put it in the cab. Trey said his stunk and it made me remember mine stinks. Let's see if she starts. Oh yeah, son. Let's see what kind of food we got around here. Oh, you ever eat Culver's? It's like a burger place. I know you'd like it. Biggest cheeseburger guy in the world next to my wife. Okay, so first on the agenda, we're gonna grab some food, grab some lunch, and then we're gonna go to Cabela's and pick up some things that we didn't want to fly out here just to save room on weight and all that good stuff. Can you believe he was like, hey, I'm shooting first, by the way? Can you believe this guy? He acts like I just killed a big buck. Okay, so we got some groceries at Walmart. We went to Cabela's. We got some lunch. So we knocked out all our errands. Yeah, and I got me a little hoodie in there because I thought it was going to be like home when we landed, and it wasn't. Trace was laughing. My watch said it was 78, and I was cracking up with this dude putting on a winter coat. And then we got outside, and it was in the 40s. So lesson learned. Let's go find some mule deer. Getting some rain. Need to get our bags in here before they get soaked. Just got all my clothes in. That'd have been bad. Every bit of clothing I brought is in that hunting bag. All right, guys, we made it. Is this the crib? Okay, well, y'all probably like, are you kidding me? You're staying in a hotel? Yeah, tonight we are. So it's already 4:30, and what we're gonna do is we got a hotel for tonight. We're gonna hang out around here. We might go around and glass a little bit this evening, and then tomorrow is actually gonna start our hunt. We're gonna hike in, camp somewhere probably. Who knows? But where it's later in the evening, we don't want to just rush in there, and there's no way we could get our camp and everything set up before dark. So we're gonna start fresh in the morning. But right now we're just getting all our gear in here, and we're gonna head out this evening and do some glassing. The gun made it safe and sound. Got my binos out of here too. Let's go see if we can glass anything this evening. Got my binos ready to rock. It'd be awesome to find a buck to go after, but chances are we're going to get way back in there deep. But who knows, we might see something big on private or something. It's better than just hanging out at the hotel room. We got a bunch of private here to our right. A giant? It's polluted in deer. Mule deer and whitetail. cruising around. We've seen a ton of deer. I mean, nothing like crazy big, but it's still been fun. We're also getting an idea of where other hunters are. And so far we haven't seen that many, which is good. So tomorrow we won't park and hunt a spot or hike into a spot. There's already a bunch of people in there. We can at least be prepared tonight and know where somebody's already camping at. Make a decision based off that.
Oh my God.
That's a big old porcupine.
I want to get him right up.
You better watch out, they'll charge you. Just pulled up on a giant porcupine crossing the road. Well, I say giant, it looks big to us. Imagine that crawling in your tent. All right, so we did see some hunters this evening. Not a lot though, nothing crazy. And we saw quite a few deer, some of them on public. I think we got a game plan of where we want to go in the morning, so we're gonna get back to the hotel and call it a night. We'll be up bright and early. Tracy's gonna kill him a big buck.
Yeah, a 173.
Good morning, guys. Got my bag all packed up and ready to go. Only thing I gotta do is add some water to it. You know, you always plan to have a light pack and this time I'm gonna do this differently or whatever. And then you realize like, it takes a bunch of gear to live off grid with no water for days on end. So my pack's probably 40, 50 pounds. All right, last time I'll have a bathroom and shower for a few days. The goal is staying there as long as we can, depending on how it goes. Guys, today is Trace's birthday. The big 3-0.
Already today.
Going after the birthday buck. So we obviously slept in this morning on purpose. We just had to get all our gear organized and everything. Now we're gonna get us some breakfast and hit the road. We got some sausage, eggs, pancakes. Trace is wearing out the omelet over there.
That's good.
Woo! It's a cold one. All right, let's head off grid. Is it a big buck?
I can't be on just out the buck.
It's public right there where he's at. We're on our way out. I was actually just on the phone and Trace is like, stop. And we're literally driving by a piece of public. Anyways, we got a big buck spotted on public right there. I got some footage there just filming with my phone through the bino. So it's not the best footage, but just to give you an idea. It's not a bad buck. Some hunters pulled off the road beside us here. We just had another group of mule deer run across the road and some dudes pulled over. There's a little sliver of public right there that you can access from the road and get in there on it. We could definitely get in there and kill that buck.
It's a little too small for first day.
Yeah, first day. Drop a pin on him, maybe come back later. It's exciting. Good start. Okay, well, I've got my water. This is my water bladders down in there. I got 2 4 liters and then another one that's about 1 liter. Trace and I are gonna have us some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before we head in. Oh yeah. We're eating and drinking a ton before we go in there. We learned our lesson last year. All right, throwing the pack on. It's legit heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy, but it'll work. See, that was a smarter way to put your pack on. That's a veteran right there. Where do you want to hide the key? I need to shed this 2 ounces. So there's absolutely 0 water in here, and a ton of our weight is the water we're packing in. We can go without food, but water, you gotta have water. This is some beautiful terrain. And if you see that far ridge line, that's where we're going. All right, so Trace is shedding a layer, getting a little toasty.
It's already hot.
The Sherpa's getting you hot. Okay, we're back moving. Shedding another layer. We're still grinding our way in. Some big country. We're headed for that ridge line. Just tough getting in here carrying all this weight. And it's a guarantee. If you kill something, you'll pack it out. And then we have to come in the next morning, get the rest of our gear, and pack it out. on the board. Would you shoot that?
No, but you would.
Oh, I would. Some gnarly country. We gotta get up here. Terrain's starting to get nasty on us. We're getting in here away from where people have hunted. You ain't gonna find big bucks in spots everybody hunts. You gotta really push in there, and that's what we're doing. The problem is when we push in here, there's no water. It takes forever to get in. Our packs are super heavy, but it's worth it once you get in here. For sure. Trace just said he thinks we got a good chance of bumping one. I mean, there's gotta be something better than this drain, but if we do, we do. We gotta get to the top. Okay, so we gotta go down here, then climb up through that, and we'll be on the top where we're gonna be staying and camping. Made it to the top. Look at that. See those prints right there, guys? Those are fresh, and we're back in here, which probably means we need to go even further. Alright, we're just trying to figure out where we're gonna set up camp. We're back in here. A long ways. Home sweet home. This is a good spot. If we need to, we can tuck in here and get in the shade. Gives us a spot to get out of the sun. So the gun I brought, guys, it's the CZ 600 Plus ST2. Just came out with these. It's chambered in .308. It's a tack driver. I've shot it out to 500, and it is super accurate. Here's some of my water. I've got a little bit more. This is crucial. Okay, I got my tent up. Got the sleeping pad in there. Now I'm gonna get my pillow out. Dang, man, that's a pillow. Okay, well, we're ready for bed. All right, guys, so here's the crib. Got everything set up. Trace is looking good over here. All right, we're just gonna hang out and wait for the sun to go down, and then we're gonna go look for some mule deer. Be nice to spot one this evening. Okay, nap time over. This is my tripod. I use the glass, and it makes glassing so much better. Spot anything?
Nothing.
A little early. Okay, well, we just spotted a mule deer doe. Trace just randomly was like, hey, I see a deer. It's still early, but I'm gonna go out this ridge and glass out there, and he's gonna go back to our left where he can see over that direction. We're just gonna split up for this evening. That way we can cover more ground. But off to a good start. She's way out there, but if that was a big buck, we'd have time to go try to kill him. I'm gonna put on a couple layers because I know it's gonna be chilly. Okay, I made it to my glassing spot. We call this the seashell spot because look at all the seashells into the rock right here. Okay, well, I'm gonna start glassing. The sun is still way up in the sky, but we saw that one mule deer down there on our feet, and so we decided to hop into action. I'm trying to get out of the sun. The sun's about to go down right there on the horizon, and it's just blinding me, but the deer on their feet. I'm filming 2 does right now, mule deer does, and then I can see 2 more that just popped out in the field, so it's go time. We're gonna see what else pops out. I hope Trace is seeing something. But that's 4 deer already. See what else pops out. That sun goes down and it gets chilly fast. Alright, let's find a big buck to hunt. A mule deer doe just popped out here, about 300 yards in front of me. Just popped up on this flat. So far I've seen 7, which is pretty good. They're scattered out all over the place. Just waiting for a buck. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this evening. We'll grab my gear, hike back to camp, meet up with Trace and see what he saw. Hopefully he's got a lead on a big buck. How many deer did you see?
6.
6? All does?
Yeah, how about you?
7. I'm sure we saw some the same.
I'm sure we did.
Okay, we're back at our tents, aka camp. Now it's time for some dinner. Alright, what do we want? Beef stroganoff. Oh, son.
That looks good, buddy.
Looking good, smelling good. Now we wait 10 minutes.
Got it made.
Got it made, man. Okay, I think she's ready. This is like the best part of the day right here. Here we go. What'd you get? Chicken fried rice?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well I'm going to bed. I'm gonna crawl out my little tent. Oh, I need to brush my teeth. Got my gun in here with me. This little tent, there ain't much room. Just enough room to lay down in. Whew. All right, guys. Well, tucked in. We're going to be back after it in the morning. You good over there, Trace?
I'm good.
All right. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. What are you making?
Coffee.
You got the creamer?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, what?
I was being sarcastic.
No, I was hiding from you.
Apache. No, I turned it off. Okay, we're gonna have some coffee this morning. Okay, well it's getting good and light out where we can see. We're both gonna head to our glassing spots that we were in yesterday evening as I finish off my coffee. Seeing 7 does from there gives me a lot of confidence. There's a buck down in here, we just gotta find him. Okay. I haven't even made it to my glassing spot yet. And I can already see something down here. It looks like it's another doe. I'm just gonna check this real good and then keep moving. Okay, I'm just gonna move on out through here. The sun just popped out behind me. Okay, back at the seashell spot. It's time to find a big one. Set my gun right there. So far, I'm not seeing much. So what we're trying to find is obviously a big buck. The problem is you've got all this land to glass and try to find them. They're going to be using like 5%, and you got to dig through all the 95% to see where they're at. And of course they move around and stuff, but there's just so much to look at. Really, to find one going in blind like we are. I mean, we know the area, but we don't know where they've been hanging out. We know nothing. It normally takes a day or two to even find a buck. There's does in here. I know there's a buck hanging out somewhere. We just got to find him. But that's also why Trace and I split up. And instead of spending 2 days here and then hopping over there and going for 2 days, we're able to cover the same amount of ground in half the time by splitting up. And this tripod setup I use is money. Spotting scopes are great, but whenever you're hiking it deep like we are, it's just too much to carry on top of my camera gear and everything. So I love using, these are 12x50 Razor UHD Vortex binoculars. And on this tripod, it's so steady. It allows me to see and really get detail of deer way off. But tripod glassing is the only way to go. Man down. Set that right there. Looks like I beat Trace back to camp. Trace is around here glassing, and I was out here on this ridge line just further out. Okay, when we'll get breakfast rolling. We're using more water than I'd planned on using. And the reason is there's a bunch more water in here than what I expected. The last time we were in here, there was no water. But right before we got here, it rained 2 different times, and we can see water down in these bottoms that we can definitely go get and filter, which is big. I mean, that's huge. We came in here anticipating there wasn't going to be water. Some biscuits and sausage gravy. That's like legit biscuits in there. Now I'm just waiting for the water to boil. Now we wait 10 minutes. Trey should be back soon. I'm surprised he's not already, but that could be a good thing. He might be watching a buck way off or something. There we go. Biscuits and gravy. That is so good. Wow. Is he down? Did you see one?
$2.
Really?
3x5 or 3x2, 5 point.
3x5. Now you're getting excited.
2x2. 2x2 is bigger.
Really?
19 does, $2.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I didn't count how many does I saw, but a lot too. Trey saw a couple bucks. Kind of broke the ice there. So you want to have some breakfast?
Yeah.
Hang around here midday and put together a game plan for this evening. I'm getting some water lined out for this evening. Tomorrow we're planning on refilling on water. He comes out of hiding. He's ready to go kill a big buck this evening.
It ain't gotta be that big.
What is it?
It ain't gotta be that big.
Alright. We are just hunting a general unit. So we shouldn't be too picky. So we're gonna go check out the country. Trey saw the 2 bucks in this evening. It's about a mile walk from where we're at. So we're getting started a little bit earlier. That way we can get in there and get set up before that sun goes down. Trey saw bucks come from this side down in bed. You know, we think they're bedded right in here. We're gonna get over here on a point and glass back in this. This spot looks nice. Okay, so Trace went around the point. He's gonna watch off of there. I'm gonna be watching, of course, this big drain right here in front of me and down to my right. A ton of this is new country. I mean, Trace saw those bucks drop down into here from this side. You know, he hasn't glassed any of this yet, so this is exciting. I've never glassed this before. We should be able to find something this evening. So I just moved down a little bit lower to get a better angle. That way I can glass all this as well once that sun goes down. The sun is just wearing me out right now. Okay, well I just spotted and got footage of him for a split second with my phone filming through the binos. But I just saw the fork buck that Trace saw this morning. I assume it's him. It's in the right spot. Okay, well I'm gonna walk over here on this point while we still got a few minutes left and see if Trace has seen anything. All I saw was the 1 buck for a few seconds. I'm gonna get over here and glass this with him before it gets too dark. Maybe hit this right side. Trace said he thinks he can see a buck way off. I'm gonna let him get that tripod set up because he knows where they're at. I don't. Way over there. Okay, we're headed back to the camp. I got over here with about 5 minutes left to glass. Trace said he saw a deer with a really big body, but doesn't know for sure if it was a buck or not. So we got my tripod set up and it was just too dark. Couldn't really tell anything and they're way too far off. We're gonna go back to camp and get some dinner ready. Made it back to our camp. Get the old Jetboil ready for dinner. This is sitting on top. We'll go with the chicken Alfredo pasta. 48 grams of protein, come on now. Trace has got the Mountain House chicken fajita bowl. In case y'all wondering, like, there's not a lot that goes on out here, so a big part of our day is picking out our meals. Isn't that right?
Dude, it's the highlight.
It's the highlight, 100%. Now we wait 10 minutes. Is it good?
Yeah.
They're always good, man. They're always good.
I've not had a bad one.
There we go. So on the way back to camp, we saw an elk, a bull elk, crossing the horizon. I got some footage of him, just super low light, not very good footage, but it was pretty cool to see. Trace and I share toothpaste. Okay, I'm gonna put my long johns on for bed. We've been leaving our clothes hanging up here on this limb. That way it will kind of air out because we're starting to stink. Alright guys, well, I'm all tucked in my little tent here, as you can see. Got my firearm. I got some extra clothes. Got my Bible back here. Been doing a little bit of reading. It's hot right now, but it's supposed to get cold tonight, so temp's going to drop. That's why I've got my extra clothes handy. We're getting up early. We're going to hike in super deep, a few miles past where we're at right now. We're going to get into some new country and get real aggressive, see if we can't make something happen. All right, guys. See y'all in the morning, bright and early. Good morning. Seems like it takes your body a while to get used to sleeping on the ground. That second night was a lot better. Trace is getting his morning coffee going. A little shot of Folgers. Bon appetit. Some of us drink cowboy coffee. Some of us drink it like a little girl. Okay, so we're headed into new country to hopefully see some new deer. We're headed in the direction that Trace at last night saw a big-bodied mule deer, right? He said it looked like a small elk, so if that's the case, it's got to be a big mule deer, you'd think. We're headed in that direction. We don't know how many miles or how far we're going to go, but minimum, what do you say, 3?
For sure.
One direction. We're leaving our camp here, which means we got to come back today. We're hoping to get water somewhere along the way. We're both bringing 4 liters with us, so this is day 3. So that means we're automatically committing to day 4. Let's make it happen. The walk in ain't bad because we're going downhill right now. But if we don't kill a buck today, the walk back up this is not going to be fun.
I agree.
Update. We're on a vertical wall. Trace has got us in a mess here. We're almost to the top, but it is straight up and down. We've almost made it. Go up right there around that big rock. We did it. We made it to the top. I know you can't see it, guys, but we camped way over there on that ridge line, about a mile in. You can see the sun starting to come up over there. My gosh, Trace is loading up. Buddy, you gotta wait till the sun comes up.
Be ready when it does.
It's that Holden, West Virginia coming out in him. Just like the good old days, huh, buddy?
Best place to go up there.
Okay, here comes the sun, and we're gonna start glassing. You already got deer spotted? I ain't even got to sit down yet. Trace has already got some deer. So far, only one doe, and we can't even see her now. She walked in behind a roll. There's too much to look at to stay in the same spot. I thought for sure we were going to see some in that drain. We're just going to keep rolling and check them. It's prime time right now to find something. Okay, there's got to be a decent buck in here. I mean, look at this place. There's not a boot track in sight. This doesn't get messed with very often. I just found 2 big bucks. I know one's big. I see 2. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Definitely a shooter. Definitely a shooter. I don't think the other one is. Just get your binos out. It's in that field. It's in that field over there. Hurry, just get your binos out. We're at the loose side of it. Throw your binos up. You're about to miss it. It's going in behind the rock. We're going to miss it. Look, there's two. Hey, he's forked on both sides. Like it's a 150, 160. They're on public. We need to get up there. We got a beeline around to this other ridge top. That is a big buck. We got a long ways to go to get over there to him. Okay, we're almost on the ridge line where we need to be. So look guys, whenever we cross this ridge line right here, it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real fast. Okay, we're gonna make a move. Try to get in position to kill him. Okay, we're gonna try to slip around the backside of this point. This point right here. It'll allow us to get lower, which is also the direction they're working, and get Trace in a lot better position. Hopefully under 300 for a shot. Okay, so we've lost them. They went down in a big drain right under us. Trace just dropped back to my right to see if he could get a better angle down the drain and pick them up, but we're guessing they went down there to bed. We're gonna be super patient and just kind of see what happens here. Worst case scenario, we wait them out to this evening and they pop out, but for now we're just gonna keep glassing and see if they pop out somewhere. Okay, so the last spot we saw them was this drain. They haven't came out of the drain because we can see past it, we can see all the way around it, so we know they're down in there, most likely bedding or feeding still. But what we learned from last year, the buck I killed, or the buck we doubled up, they would feed, bed down, get up, feed, bed down, get up. So they're not just going to lay there all day. There's a couple of pine trees. It's the last spot we saw them. They're somewhere in that drain. I'm just waiting for them to pop out. But if they don't pop out, hopefully Trace can get a better angle and see it right down the creek. Okay, well I'm going to walk over here with Trace. Just kind of see what he's thinking. Well, I can see Trace way up there on the mountain. That's a bird's eye view up there. Oh my gosh. If you can't see him from here, that's impressive. We're up here and they're down there. That's all the water I got to my name. I'd say you were smart enough to remember your fork or spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Are you kidding?
No, I didn't. I forgot it. Bro, you gotta tell me this stuff. I forget. So what you gonna do? You gonna go after it or not? Haven't made your mind up? Well, think hard, buddy. It's only the mule deer of a lifetime. Trace is gonna let me borrow his fork. Spork.
I texted him and said you could.
Better take it easy on the water, buddy.
I can see the small buck.
Are you kidding me? Okay, big development. We got the small buck located. That's huge. The big one's right there close by, probably bedded. But we're sitting here looking at the small one. Okay, so it's 1:48. What's went on?
Well, just as you was walking down the hill, a bird flew by the little buck and he raised his head up. Besides that, nothing. He did switch beds at 1 o'clock.
My last little bit of water. I've barely had any water today. I'm banking on this evening Trace killing the buck, us having to pack it out tonight, And at some point we'll cross water. We'll be able to filter. I know there's water back that direction, but we're in new country here and I don't know where there's any water at. All right, you want to tell us your plan?
Yeah, we go to this low gap, walk a little road down, get over those pines. If he comes up out of there this evening, he'll be 200 on my side. If he comes up on the other side of the draw, he's going to be about 350.
So he's thinking right there where those pines are. You can't really see it, but there's a low gap right there that we crossed to get over here. And I'm going to be sitting here filming and watching the entire thing unfold. I'm not kidding. As soon as Trace took off, the smaller buck stood up. I got no way of telling him. Trace is checking the wind. Okay, well the smaller buck's up. He's just feeding in the shadow right now. Trace, I can see him. He's working his way to those pines, which is exactly where he needs to be going. Still haven't seen the big buck. I assume he's right there with the little one though, just out of sight. Okay, I just watched Trace take his backpack off. That's where he's going to set up, I'm guessing. I still see the small buck down here up on his feet, just waiting for the big one to pop out. Okay, so the buck that I just saw went right back down into the drainage. I'm sure he bedded down. He went out of sight. He's done that numerous times. He gets up, feeds, goes back down. We're just waiting until, closer to prime time. It's 4:07 right now. Sun sets at 6:30. Okay, well the small buck just came up out of the creek. He's kind of walking away from us. Still no signs of the big buck, but I know he's down there. 6:18. The big buck has not showed up, and I'm worried because the little buck walked off by himself. It's like getting in my head now that he's not down there. He must have bedded further on. I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, we're hiking out of here. Once I get off this windy ridge, I'll explain to y'all what we're doing. But y'all didn't expect to see that? Bro, you're gonna make us some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the road. Can you do that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, well, y'all are probably wondering why we left in there. And we came up with a game plan. We're gonna go back into town, regroup. That way we can stay in there for a few days now that we got that buck located. We need to go buy some more meals. We're only planning on staying 3-4 days most anyways. We just hiked out like 5 hours. Just got back to the truck. And we're really tired. I left some gear in there too. So we didn't go get our camp.
My feet hurt.
Did they?
And my legs are hurting.
You gonna get us some peanut butter jelly rolling?
You know it.
All right, I'll see y'all at the hotel room. A little bit nicer in our tent, can't lie. All right, so we went to the Loves and just got some miscellaneous food that's probably been sitting in the warmer for 12 hours, maybe longer. We're gonna eat this and then go to bed. And tomorrow morning, start working on our game plan, but we're going back in there to kill that big buck. We just needed a shower, a little regroup tonight. We need to pick up some more meals. Good morning, guys. Not gonna lie, felt good. Sleep in a bed, recover a little bit after that hike out. Trace and I are gonna go get some breakfast and then I think wash some clothes, run to Walmart, pick up some things, then head back in. It's the spot. Okay, so we got the truck loaded down with all our gear. We're gonna go pick up some stuff at Walmart, grab some more meals. Just be prepared to stay for a few days. There is a twist in things because the weather looks really, really bad, like 30, 35 mile an hour winds and rain all day Sunday. We're not sure how we're gonna handle that quite yet, but yeah, we're getting ready. We're gonna go back in there and kill that big buck. We're just getting prepared for it. Because it's gonna be tough getting him out, but I think Trace is up for it.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen. All right, we're getting ready for the hunt. Getting all our gear prepped. So we were gonna wait and go tonight because the sun wouldn't be pounding us, but that's the sun right there. It's overcast, so we're gonna go ahead and go in. We're just getting everything ready right now, getting our bags filled back up with water. We're gonna hike back to our camp, get our camp, and then move the camp to a different location closer to where we're on the big buck. Let's go kill a big one. Nice little recovery, game plan, strategy. Time to execute and kill. Okay, we're heading in and it's super windy. I think some rain is moving in maybe. We're just gonna try to get in here to our camp as quick as we can and get it packed up before it starts raining on us. What is that? Trey said, how about that crawling in your tent? It's a tiny little guy. I don't know what kind of snake he is. I'm gonna get a good picture of him. We'll ask ChatGPT. Yeah, we'll ask ChatGPT what it is in a second. I tried.
It's a windstorm.
Super windy. We're almost to our camp, if our camp is still there. Bro, what if we get up here and the camp is gone?
I won't be surprised.
Oh yeah, we're good. All good, both tents are here at least. What saved us was being on this bank. Yeah, it's all good. Got a mess to clean up. But it's all good, even the socks are in the tree, son. Okay, we made it back to our camp right at dark. Now we gotta decide what we wanna do. Crash here tonight, get up early, take off, or do we wanna pack up camp now and go ahead and take off? Either way, I'm loving life. Trace is taking a leak. Let's turn our little light on. My mom got this for me. Thanks, Mom. It's got a solar panel on the top. Super lightweight. I use it a lot. Are you want to stay here?
I don't know yet. Let's chill out for 10 minutes and make a decision.
I think we should. Here's why.
It'd be tough to find a spot tonight to camp.
Exactly. It's gonna be tough to beat this out of the wind. That wasn't our initial plan. We were gonna take off and roll. But I think the smart move is stay here where we're somewhat out of the wind and then get up early, take off all motivated, full of coffee. Did you bring some coffee?
No, I didn't.
Shut up.
I swear
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't bring any
You're
coffee.
lying.
I didn't bring coffee or creamer.
Are you kidding me?
Promise.
Well, I got one left.
I probably got one.
Dude, see? Look at this guy.
That's all we're staying.
He's a liar. See, look, man. Look, man.
Who brought that in the first place?
I got me some folders. Dinner time. Gonna get the jet boil filled up with water. I bought these Crocs today in town. It's gonna be clutch. Keeping my feet dry. We're having American Buffalo barbecue mac and cheese, Steve Ranella signature. What you got over there?
Home style chicken and rice.
Home style chicken and rice, son. Oh my gosh, the wind is out of control. That's my goal one day, guys, to get my name on one of these meals. American Buffalo. This is legit buffalo meat. I didn't realize that. I thought they were joking. But the ingredients say barbecue bison cheese sauce. All right. Mm-hmm. That is good. Oh. Time for bed. I'm glad we went out and kind of got rejuvenized and put together a game plan. I got a good feeling in the morning. Tomorrow morning could be the day. We just need the deer to cooperate, so I will see you guys in the morning. Morning, guys. Let's get our morning coffee going. Morning, Joe. So I've got the camp completely packed up besides my coffee cup. Trace is making his final adjustments. Got about a 3 or 4 mile hike this morning. We're gonna drop our camping stuff off and hopefully go find a big buck. Not a buck. The buck. All right, goodbye campsite. You've been good to us. On to bigger and better things now, son. It was insanely windy last night, and this morning it is dead calm. We're making progress. We just dropped off all our gear. We're gonna slip in here to where we last saw him. We just spotted him that quick, but to complicate things, there's a truck down there on the private. I saw the buck turn back and look at the truck. I don't know if it's a guy hunting. I don't know if it's a rancher. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be. Trace is going down the hill. We lost the buck. He went in behind a roll. He's 500 plus right now, but coming towards us. I'm just trying to watch and make sure he doesn't pop out. He's just standing still right now. I'll try to get footage of him in a second when he gets more out in the open. I'm gonna get down here with Trace and get a better angle. I can't see him from where I'm at. He's just slowly working his way up the ditch. Alright, he's in this ditch below us. Trace is getting in position. He's gonna get down there and get set up. Hopefully before the buck comes up out of the ditch. Okay, well, Trace got down there and set up. It's been about 20 minutes since we last saw the buck. And that's the same drain he bedded in the other day. And then we never saw him again. What I'm guessing is that buck went down in that drain to bed to get away from that truck. That truck definitely pushed him this way. He could stand up and feed for a few minutes, I don't know. But Trace is down there set up about 300 yards. If he pops up out of there, he's in trouble. And I should have put on long sleeves. I'm freezing. I'm gonna move and try to get a better angle so I can see down the creek. Okay, well, we've been sitting here for, I don't know, an hour waiting for him to move. I don't think he's going to, and I just saw Trace go to make a move. I'm gonna slip up here and film Trace. What he's gonna do is get a better angle and see if he can look down the creek and see him bedded. Now, that buck will stand up and move around and feed within a 10-20 yard area multiple times throughout the day. And so even if he can just see his rack, that's honestly good enough, because within an hour or so, he'll stand up and adjust himself. All right, here we go. He's going up to the knob right now. He may not be able to see anything, or he might be able to pop over. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna crawl up there. Looks like he's just easing up. Okay, I just saw Trace motion for me to come down there. He must be able to see him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I was watching through the camera screen and could see him motion. Like, come on. I hope he can see him. Okay, I'm about 100 yards from Trace. He's gotta be looking at him. He's got him spotted. We just gotta be super, super, super quiet. There's no rush. We're kind of in a bad spot here. Trace can see him, but can only see his upper half of his neck. And the sun is pointed right at us, drilling us in the face. Is he down? Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Pretty sure he went down.
He went down. I can see his body from here. Dude, what a standoff.
Oh my gosh. A stare down.
A stare down. He had us pegged in his bed. Where'd you end up shooting him? Right through the, yeah.
Through the neck.
Yeah, you had to.
I heard sheep or goats or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Like coming up through there?
Yeah.
You were worried he was going to take off? Get up?
I just didn't want to risk it.
I was trying to get Trace to shoot him the whole time right there.
My arm was falling asleep.
I couldn't see, guys. I literally got this camera up behind Trace. It's zoomed back now. But I got it right in line with Trace and was able to pick him up on there. Let's go look at him. Come on.
I'm getting my gear.
Dude, my gear's at the top. It don't matter to me.
Okay.
Like, I'm way out of it right now.
That's a great feeling.
We did it. We worked, like you, what were you saying? Go ahead.
We worked so hard for it. 4 days back here sleeping.
Yeah.
5 days hunting.
Day 6 of the trip.
Yeah. And that's the only shooter buck we've seen.
Yes.
And he is probably 8 miles back in here.
Oh, gosh. Look at him down there.
That is a stud.
Let's get down there. Oh my gosh. He just kicking. Look at that buck, dude.
Kirk, that's huge.
It is huge. That is what we came for. Oh my gosh. He's got deep forks, good main beams.
It's the biggest bodied deer I've ever killed. I know they're naturally bigger than whitetails, but that's huge. Thank you, God.
No doubt. Thank the Lord. What a buck. And he's got brows, man. That's sweet.
He blesses us to have the body and family to come in here and do this.
Oh, you didn't destroy him by any means. Like ruin his cape. Perfect shot, right?
That's where I was aiming.
That's why I was like, just shoot him in the white patch. Or go to the base of his white patch.
Wow, what a buck.
Unbelievable.
This is the biggest mule deer I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too. When I saw him from a distance originally, there was no question that's a shooter.
Yeah, these are huge. He's a 10-pointer.
He's a 10-pointer, son. Get in there and behind him. Hold him up.
Oh, he's huge.
Dude, look at the size of his head. It is so wide. Oh my gosh. This is crazy impressive.
His neck's huge.
I've never seen a buck so wide.
Look at all the wrinkles in him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What do you think he weighs?
I don't want to know because we got to carry it out. So a lot. Is that that's the only answer?
I think I'll mount that one.
I think you should. Oh gosh. Big deep forks. I mean, he's got everything you want.
His face is beautiful.
Yes, his head is so wide, man. Compared to a whitetail, you know, he's just blocky.
Yeah.
That's what we're used to seeing and judging off of. I mean, this ain't no outfitter hunt. We are out here busting it, trying to calculate how much water we got, whether we got to go drink bull urine to make it.
0 water in here. We pack everything in.
Now we get to pack this giant thing out. We may be able, because there's 2 of us, we might be able to get our gear, plus him.
Well, why would we leave? Let's leave camp.
We can, yeah.
Let's not take camp. There's a bunch of country to hunt down through there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Dude.
Moments like this are so rare.
I know. 10, 20. Probably killed him about 20 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, he is a monster.
Dude, the mount, he's going to be beautiful. We're going to get some pics with him and then take him underneath that tree. I told Trace last night, I said, I saw a shooting star whenever we were driving out. And of course, I couldn't tell you then, but I kind of wished upon a shooting star. You kill a big buck.
You told me that last night.
And then we saw a rainbow on the way in yesterday, and I said, dude, God is with us. Like, this is going to happen. And I could just feel it this morning. Like, we knew he was in here. Like, all signs were pointing to, we're going to kill this buck. And that's what we did.
I've had a good time regardless.
100%, dude, yeah. It's been great.
It's something I've dreamed of. We've never really got to backpack in here.
No.
Of course we have, but we'd only stay at night.
Right. It's time to notch that tag. One of the best parts right here. Sign it after harvest. Okay, I'm gonna leave Trace. We just talked about it. I'm gonna grab my gear and turn around and come right back down here. All right, got my pack. Now we can get this mule deer quartered up and get him out of there. I can look over, see Trace way down there underneath that tree. nice and cool under here. Now the fun part begins. All right, Tracy's got the meat bags in the tree. Hold that up. He's got a cape and antlers ready to rock. Looking good.
He's dirty.
He is dirty. He's got mud all over him, but that's what happens when you're rolling them around to clean them. Now it's time for some lunch.
Let's do it.
And then we got to take this, we got to take all that meat and that hide. I can't even see it. Way up there somewhere. We got a long day ahead of us now, which is what we asked for. All right, so for lunch / breakfast for me, we're gonna have the creamy peaches and oats. So is Trace though. Trace said he brought the same thing. I've been looking for, oh crap. I've been looking forward to trying this one. Trace is getting his Jetboil all fired up.
Let's see what we got.
What do you got to eat?
Creamy peaches and oats.
Yummy. Big bucks and peaches. Don't get much better than that. Okay, so what we think we're going to do is get this out of here, of course. Go set up our camp, and then we're going to glass our way out of here and kind of hunt our way out as we're packing the meat. And then after dark, get this thing out. Just in case we were to run into another buck, it would be great, but it would also be a bit of a curse if we got 2 down like we did last year, because we learned our lesson. It was very tough to get 2 bucks out at the same time. And that's probably what will happen this evening. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to be that mad, because we're going to come back in here and keep hunting. I think my creamy peaches are ready. It's looking pretty good. All right, you ready for the first test? See how the creamy peaches are.
Let's hear it.
Really good. Here we go. The pack out begins. Okay, so we got him up out of the drain, and it's overcast right now, which is huge. We kind of laid down there, took us a nap, enjoyed our breakfast / lunch, and the sun went away on us. Now we just got to get this beast to the top. The endless hiking, the cold nights, the grind, it all came together when Trace put a perfect shot on a big mule deer buck. We got him quartered, packed out, and hauled all the way back to the truck that night. And from there, we dropped the meat off at a processor and then headed straight back in. I still had a tag in my pocket and a couple more days on the mountain. And I ended up glassing a couple more bucks, but nothing that I wanted to pull the trigger on. And that's mule deer hunting in the West. Sometimes it happens fast, sometimes you grind it out, and sometimes just being there with your buddies, living it day by day is what makes the trip.